Hello, 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 and welcome to your daily dose of win. Lenny, winning by start doing. Whatever you want to look at me as, whoever you want to look at me as, not necessarily a guru, but someone who is motivated to personal development. So, I love Zig Ziglar. I had a boss that gave me a chance 7 years ago. Met him at a job. Met this guy at a job fair. You know, I went to a job fair. I was working McDonald's. I was working Mickey D's. Was I working Mickey D's? Yes. So I was working McDonald's as a maintenance person, and I was part-time, so I got like 20 hours a week. And I worked at a pizzeria. I was the back room guy. I made the pizza dough. I fried the wings. I made dead fox. I made pizza dough, I made wings, I made subs, I made the salads, and, you know, at 2:30 in the morning when the drunks are there, I made sure they didn't try to come behind the counter. Hence how I met the actual owner's son, because he's like, I'm like, listen, fella, I'm not trying to be that guy, but you cannot come behind the counter. And then I get a text message on my phone saying that's my son, because she had cameras everywhere. I was like, oh, sorry. But anyway, long story short, I went to a job fair because obviously working at McDonald's, well, back then I was making like $10 an hour. Now I'd probably be making 20. Not that I'm trying to go work McDonald's, because there you just, you know, like who said it? You whistle a tune and they'll still give you your money. Jim Rohn said it. Because you work at McDonald's for $5. You whistle a tune, they're still going to pay you $5. But no, I worked at McDonald's, and I walked into this job fair wearing a $900 Joseph A. Banks made in Jordan suit that I got at Goodwill for $7.95. Now, if any of you ever meet me, you'll know why it is so hard for me to find clothing, because I'm a very tall, big person. I have really long arms, and my legs begin here. I'm very tall. 6'4". Right now I'm at 283 pounds. I'm trying to get back down to my fighting weight of about 250. But anyway, so I had this amazing suit that actually fit me over the clothes I was wearing the day I tried it on. I walked in here with my, you know, my $10 Walmart loafers and my $900, $8 Goodwill suit. And I went up to him. He said, "Would you like a career in high-end sales?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay." He handed me an application. I handed him my resume. He says, "Bring that back with the application." I said, "All right, cool." So I worked the room. I wandered around the room. I shook hands. I talked to everybody, blah, 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 blah. And went out into the atrium, did my little, filled out the application, obviously, and handed it back to him. He said he saw 95 people that day. He said he actually offered the job to 5 people, and he only gave the job to one person, and that was me. And I was like, wow. But he took a chance on me. And he was a big Zig Ziglar fan. That was where my point is circling back around. He was a huge Zig Ziglar fan. And one of the emails he put in his morning email one day, this was years ago, is taped to my dashboard. I've had it there since I've owned this vehicle, which has been about, according to my registration, about 3 years. But it's a Zig Ziglar quote, and I'm going to stop at the stop sign to read it for you, because I don't want to read it while I'm trying to drive. It's the safe way to be. I'm going to stop at the stop sign, and I'm going to tell this person to go ahead. You're good. You're good. Go ahead. It says, "Never blame anyone in your life. Good people give you happiness. Bad people give you experience. Worst people give you a lesson. And best people give you memories." So, I've had everything. I used to blame. When I was in my 20s, I blamed. When I was in my 30s, I blamed. Even when I was in my 40s, I blamed. And when I was a kid, I blamed everybody too. You know. Well, no, I don't know. I don't remember as a kid. I honestly don't. When I think back, though, my pretty much all of us, if you think about it, we blame somebody in our life for something bad, or, you know, whatever. But I'm going to blame in a different way. I'm going to blame Jeff for making me turn my life around and becoming a more successful person. Damn it. No. But anywho, I'm never blame anyone in your life. That's not a bad blame, though, right? If Jeff ever sees this. So good people are giving me happiness. I'm meeting a lot of people on Facebook. I meet people sometimes daily at where I work because I don't always see somebody every single day. Sometimes I see one person every couple of days, and then maybe I'll see like 5 people in one day, and then I won't see anybody, or I'll see one person. Anyway, that's just the nature of my business, what I do. Selling beds, selling sleep. But I've had bad people in my life, and they've given me that experience. And I've had worse people in my life. And believe me, I have learned the lesson that they provided me. One of the reasons why I say what I say at the end of every video about your awesomeness and your amazingness, and if you're toxic, let them, they gotta go. I learned that lesson with a long-term relationship in my life. It was an extremely toxic environment. Very, very. It was just bad. It was a very bad experience. I learned my lesson from that. It is an unacceptable thing to have in your life. And some of the best people in my life have given me memories. One, that boss that I'm talking about, he has given me the memory of giving me that chance and being able to, regardless of what happened in the past, because it's a story, it's the past, that I am worth something and I can succeed in life. Which then in turn has brought me to today. Right now, right here, in reminding myself, in reminding you that's watching, because like I said yesterday, this isn't about me. It is, but it isn't. It's about the impact I'm going to make on you, your family, the world in general. Is that a huge goal? Is that huge? Yes, it's huge. Like I said yesterday, your impact. But what are you to people around you? Again, back to that Zig Ziglar quote. Are you a good person, bad person, worst person, or best person? Where do you fit into that people of each person's life? And where do people fit into that with you? I'm on the path, and it's going to be bumpy. There's going to be tree roots trying to trip you up. There's going to be potholes. I live in New York. There's potholes big enough to swallow my Jeep. Those of you who live up in New York, holy swarm of birds. Oh my God, there was like 100 birds. Anyway, you guys know, there's in this path life, in this path that we're on of personal development and achieving our awesome life, being excellent in your physical, personal, and professional relationships gives you that purpose. There's gonna be times where the path gets rough. You know what I mean? There's going to be that morning where you're just like, man, I don't want to get up. Yeah, well, then you lay there and go, I should get up. Well, then good, get up. You know what I mean? Stop thinking about it and just do it. You set yourself on that habit, you're good. But anyway, I'm bouncing on so many different subjects here. But anyway, never blame anybody in your life. Part of a millionaire's mindset is don't blame. Don't blame, don't complain, don't justify. It wastes time. I am who I am today because of my experiences, and I am who I am in the future because of my experiences and because of the greatness I am going to be. I wasn't great in many ways in my past, but, and I can't say but because usually after a but comes poop, comes crap, comes nonsense. I am on that path, and I'm committed to that path. So, one thing I try to keep in mind myself every day. I do my best to keep that in my brain. But I'll tell you, because it's true, you're an awesome person. Yes, you're an amazing person. And if anybody tries to take that from you, get them out of your life. They're too toxic. I love you guys. And until the next time, peace. Talk to you later.